What's good, y'all? Welcome to the channel. I'm Jerada, and we're here ready for the 3.1 live stream. You know, maybe like 10 days late, but who's keeping track though? Just finished up 3.0 Amphorius. Had a lot of fun with that. I think Amphorius is going great so far. All the 3.0 was fun. I give it a good, 8, maybe 9 out of 10, I feel like, for the opening to this new, part of the story. And I'm excited to see what 3.1 is going to have in store for us. 3.1 live stream, 40 minutes long right now or something like that. Y'all see it on the screen. Let's get to it. This program is sponsored by Lady Aglaya.
In the legend's beginning, the world was just a lump of flour. Then the gods cast yeast into it, and Albert was born from the dough.
That's
the
crazy.
Earth Titan granted it a divine body.
Dignity,
and the
fatigue.
Titan bestowed it with thought.
Hold on, let's get the captions on.
Rich emotions, noble virtues. Oh, and don't forget a pinch of mischief.
After that, the Romance Titan transformed into golden butterflies, gently touching their chests to grant them the ability to love.
Okay, so we're gonna go through all the 12 Titans then?
There is no word for romance in the Kremnoan language.
Dang.
Is that
Y'all must be some
so?
lonely people.
I heard Nikador once failed in love and even got into a fight with their rival.
Huh? That's just a baseless slander. A wild tale meant to tarnish Nikador's name.
Oh no, Mighty.
This story is quite well known in Akama.
Lady Trebios, let me explain. Nikador is not that kind of titan.
Oh, my man's sweating now.
And so, the first bird was born.
Owl Mill Bread?
Albie, do you like this story?
This Amphorius place. Maybe I shouldn't have come.
This
On
Albert's
such a romantic
long-lost
day,
cousin? Hold up.
Why don't we raise a toast to all the love and beauty in the world?
I ain't got nothing to cheer up, but yeah, cheers. Sure.
Mightimos, can your murderous intent match up to what fate has in store for you?
Starting off strong.
In fear you shall abandon your mortal body, King of Kremnos.
Whoa, okay.
The honor of taking the lead in this battle.
Music going crazy.
This journey is forged with bloody flames.
Little hard rock, okay.
Three molded
I
life
got
with
impaled.
their hands, and 3 guided Calamity's gate. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate.
Hello, we are Treeby.
There go Treeby, yep. Trebios.
Away we go!
These areas are looking really nice. I like the greenery areas too. Hopefully we're gonna get to explore a lot of those areas too. And we get to see a little bit of Treeby as a kid a little bit, okay. Dang, she looked like a crazy fun time.
It's time to end this. Offer your souls.
New villain?
The son of Urgo is destined to be crowned in blood.
Okay, wait a minute.
Stay alive.
Oh, did she get sliced?
How we wish to see you again.
It's now my turn to fight against it.
The son of Urgo will be crowned in blood.
My man is sitting on the throne. I wanted to say crystals and throne, like throne of crystals. What the heck? Hold up. Okay. So far, they look like they cooking. It looks like it's going to be centered around, obviously, Mighty and Trebios, considering they're the ones for the banner this time. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with them. But Mightimos looks like he's about to be going crazy. And he's sitting on the throne of crystals, like red crystals like that.
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
What's good, Albert? I just saw your long-lost cousin.
3.1, light slips the gate, shadow greets the throne. Special program. I'm your host, Albert. First, let's have our esteemed guests introduce themselves.
I'm so glad we got Albert back here.
Everyone, we're Treeby.
I am Mighty. the successor of Kremnos.
All right, Edgelord.
Greetings, everyone. I am Aglaya.
Once again, a warm welcome to our Chrysos heirs. Your golden presence has made this special program shine even brighter.
You flatter us, Mr. Albert. By the way, how did you come to Amphorius? Did you travel here with the two trailblazers by any chance?
Oh,
That
it's
is a
a
good
long
question,
story.
you know.
One for another time. For now, let's just say that in Amphorius,
Albert's
it'll be
actually the
my
secret
duty
villain.
to host this special program for everyone.
Welcome, Albie! Even though today's program has just begun, it feels like we've already revealed a lot about the new version, haven't we?
Oh,
A decent
how
bit.
so, Treeby?
Look! The version title, Light Slips the Gate, Shadow Greets the Throne, combined with the trailer we just watched, makes it clear that D will really shine this time!
True.
If that's the case,
Giving it
Lady
away already?
Trebios, then as a demigod of Yanis, the Passage Titan, you must also play a key role.
Patience, everyone. Whether this is true will all be revealed in the Trailblaze mission of version 3.1.
Got that going tomorrow.
So in the last chapter, Nikidor's core flame was retrieved, and now another Chrysos heir, Finan, faces the Titan's trial.
Crazy
With the
cliffhanger
arrival
leave
of
us
the
on.
Trailblazers, the flame chase journey reached a major breakthrough. Together, the Trailblazers and the Chrysos heirs reclaimed Nikidor's core flame. Afterward, Finan resolved to undergo the trial to ascend to demigodhood and inherit the divine power of strife.
Demigodhood.
But as Nikador once murmured to Snowy, your will wavers. We're worried that Snowy's inner turmoil might affect his performance.
Which is between him getting
There's no
revenge
need
and
for
just truly
undue worry,
protecting the
teacher.
people, right?
On the flame chase journey, the Chrysos heirs support one another. Even if something unexpected happens to Finan, we've prepared contingencies to ensure the trial proceeds smoothly.
Oh, so you're about to cheat. Okay.
Impressive as always, Aglaya. Ever so meticulous.
As you all know, the flame chase journey is still pressed for time. With Nikidor's core flame reclaimed, it's time to plan for the next one.
Does this mean we're going to battle another Titan?
Hey, not
yeah.
all core flames need to be reclaimed through violence.
Oh, okay.
In version 3.1, our great hero, the Trailblazer, will act as an envoy, and along with their companions, set off for the Grove of Epiphany to continue our journey.
Yeah, that's
The
not gonna go
Grove of
well.
Epiphany is a city-state that worships the Reason Titan, Circes. It's a cradle of knowledge for Amphorius and maintains a good relationship with Akuma. Besides researching phenomena such as the Black Tide and the Titans, they also provide
hold on. Go
academic-
back.
that's
Sorry.
researching phenomena such as the Black Tide and
Yo, is that supposed to be Circes? Like, in the form of that, like, tree right there? Yo. That looks kind of cool. I like that. Okay.
the Titans. They also provide academic research support for the Flame Chase journey.
According to
Academics.
legend, at the dawn of their existence, the Reason Titan, Circes, descended in the form of a giant sacred tree.
Oh, I
And
should just kept the
around
video
their
going.
roots, a large, verdant forest gradually formed.
The generous Circes allowed those who sought knowledge to study and rest there, freely imparting the world's wisdom to the once ignorant mortals.
Yeah, this area
Under
looks
their
nice.
guidance, humanity built courtyards within the forest and established schools, which eventually evolved into the Grove of Epiphany we know today.
So it looks like
All right.
Circes is our next target.
The Reason
Exactly.
Titan.
Like Kefali, Circes is a titan friendly toward humanity,
For how
and
long,
has
though?
even willingly entrusted their core flame to the Grove for safekeeping.
That's great if there's no need for fighting. Just a peaceful retrieval.
You already know that's not gonna
this
happen.
mission might be much easier, huh?
Ah, well, it's not quite so easy. The Grove of Epiphany holds an unwavering reverence for Circes. This core flame is something they'd be very reluctant to part with.
So we're gonna have to fight them.
Exactly. That's why Akuma must dispatch an envoy to the Grove. In the 3.1 storyline, the Trailblazer will engage in peaceful discussions about reclaiming the core flame with newfound Chrysos heir allies.
Not gonna happen.
Absolutely no fighting.
Oh.
But in the recent version trailer, enemies were swarming in like a tide.
Exactly.
Busted.
Yeah.
Actually, the grove was recently invaded by the Black Tide.
Oh, okay. So that's what's going on then.
Since the Arabellica, a substance known as the Black Tide, has descended upon Amphorius, whether human or Titan, anyone affected by it loses their sanity. Nikador, once a stalwart defender against the Black Tide, naturally became the most severely corrupted Titan.
Which
With
sucks.
Nikador's core flame reclaimed, Castrum Kremnos was left without its guardian Titan and was entirely consumed by the Black Tide. Its spread has since accelerated, and now the grove is its next target.
We must hurry to save them.
Ooh, there's the
and
heart right
Cersei's
there.
core flame.
Exactly! The grove's
Oh, the
crisis
core flame?
cannot be ignored. Our Trailblazer will once again take on the heroic mission of seeking and aiding survivors, gathering intelligence about the catastrophe, and locating Cersei's core flame to bring it back to Akama. During this process, the Trailblazer will
I like this
encounter a
area right here.
mysterious enemy attempting to steal the core flame. The masked figure shown fighting the Trailblazer in the trailer.
Is he floating?
The mask and cloak.
What kind of powers?
They look like a major villain.
Hi,
Understatement.
What faction do they belong to?
They're an unknown enemy. This journey to the grove may be more perilous than expected.
And they're
For
protecting
now,
an empty throne.
Let's call them the Flame Reaver.
Oh,
And to
hold
help our
up.
Trailblazer navigate their hero's journey, I brought some intel about this Flame Reaver. In battle, the Flame Reaver can summon clones to fight alongside them. These clones can launch joint attacks with the Flame Reaver.
Similar to
Or
Remembrance
The
characters.
Flame Reaver can absorb these clones to gain
Okay,
buffs.
Moon Knight.
Consuming these buffs allows the Flame Reaver to unleash even more devastating attacks.
Dang.
May not be a problem for me, but an enemy using clones to fight will surely challenge the Trailblazer.
In combat, the Trailblazer must quickly eliminate the clones to prevent the Flame Reaper from launching joint attacks or gaining enhancements.
That's gonna be an interesting fight. Hold up. Before they keep going on, that dude, this boss looks crazy cool. I like the design and like the floating and everything that makes him feel like real ominous and stuff.
Unleash even
Hold up. Go all the way back to the beginning, because
In
like
battle, the Flame Reaver can
the
summon
way he moves, the way they have him moving right here during the combat just looks nice, looks fire. Hold up. I can't wait to fight him. If they better do like him justice with the cutscenes and everything like that, and the animation and everything, because the way that he looks right here, oh, it's got to be like an epic fight or something like that, or epic just something with all the cutscenes. So don't let me down, and don't sell him short either, him or her. I don't know. Don't sell them short, because I feel like they could have like a crazy twist to the storyline with having like maybe a third party type of thing going on here with this person.
allows the Flame. In combat, the Trailblazer must quickly eliminate
We'll let you in.
honestly Reaper from launching joint attacks or gaining enhancements. Honestly, I sometimes wish I had clones to help me manage life.
Be careful
Dang.
what you wish for. More clones might mean facing more trials and challenges.
Then you got more work to do.
Speaking of trials, I've always been curious about the trial required to ascend as a demigod. Lady Trebios, you were the very first demigod and therefore first Chrysos heir on this land to pass a Titan's trial. What exactly did you go through when you received Yanis's core flame?
This is a bit embarrassing to say, but we really can't remember those events from so long ago.
Yeah,
It happened during the Era Chrysia.
I feel that's a
For
big
the
memory
people
to
of
forget.
Amphorius now, it would be considered ancient history.
That's okay. With the Trailblazer around, anything is possible.
We're gonna go back in time and see her
In the main
memories.
storyline of version 3.1, the Trailblazer will harness the power of Orynyx to stir up ripples of the past,
Oh, I love this
guiding
area.
everyone to revisit that piece of history. We'll return to Treeby's homeland and show everyone the abyss of fate in its prime. Some long-buried secrets from the Era Chrysia will also be unearthed, becoming clear bit by bit.
All right.
So this is what the Abyss of Fate looks like in its heyday. Nothing like the desolate state it's in now.
That's
Night
right.
and day.
In the distant past, the Abyss of Fate was a city called Yanisopolis. It was Amphorius' sanctum of prophecy, the ultimate destination for all pilgrims, and the place where the three Titans of Fate revealed their divine miracles.
It seems we'll have the chance to learn how humanity's first demigod came into being.
It's gonna be a fun journey with that.
Exactly. But let's leave it at that for now. Trailblazers, uncover this story for yourselves in the main storyline of version 3.1 and learn about Treeby's past. Now, let's take a look at the Treeby of today.
Okay, get to see her character. So she's gonna be someone we can wish for on the banner now. The heck happened? Got a letter. Sisters join in. They are sisters, right? Okay, that's your ability. Hold up. Come out like a little present box with a letter. This music gives me little off-putting vibes right now with her, though. I don't know.
Quick question. The one who popped out of the box holding a letter, was it Trian or Treenan?
Oh, I know this one. Treenan. It was Treenan.
Correct answer.
Okay, I'm glad you knew.
No rewards, though.
Because they look so alike, my teachers often have people unfamiliar with them play the Guess Who I Am game in daily life.
The one who suggested this game, could it be Trian?
Right again!
They know them so well.
The three of them have very different personalities, making them easy to tell apart. Treenan is silent and sharp with both eyes covered. Trian is mischievous little rascal with furry eyebrows. And Treeby is the most outgoing and lively.
Typically, Treeby is the main spokesperson, responsible
extrovert
for
of the group,
communicating
okay,
with the
of the
Chrysos
three of
heirs.
them.
Treenan focuses on maintaining and interpreting prophecies, while Trian is primarily in charge of opening and maintaining the Century Gate.
So here's a question for me. Why are there three of you identical little girls?
We're gonna find
that
out.
relates to the duties of the Chrysos heirs. We were the world's first demigod, receiving the prophecy of deliverance from Kefali. To spread the prophecy across Amphorius, we split into many versions of ourselves and used Yanis's Century Gate to travel quickly to various places.
Through our teacher's tireless efforts, the Chrysos heirs gradually united as allies. Because of this, our teacher holds great prestige among the Chrysos heirs.
But speaking of opening gates, Treenan previously revealed that Trian is nearing her limit and might only be able to open the Sentry Gate twice more.
Don't scare
Like
me.
in general, like after 2 more times,
there's
just
a
no
limit
more.
to how many times the gate can be opened?
Using divine power to open the gate comes at a steep price.
Okay.
Every time the Sentry Gate is used, it takes something out of them.
Like their life force.
Over time, this deterioration reaches a limit.
So they're gonna go
Reaching
eventually.
that limit won't lead to anything bad happening, will it?
Just death, you know.
Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value.
So death.
The weight of
Thanks.
those words grows heavier, or perhaps clearer, over time.
Oh dear, why is the atmosphere so heavy? Let's not dwell on it. We're prepared for whatever may come, and we want all our friends to stay cheerful. Albie, let's introduce our abilities now.
We'll see how long that lasts.
No problem. Treeby is a quantum character following the path of harmony.
Quantum
In battle,
harmony, okay.
She wields a rocket as her primary weapon. For instance,
Interesting.
she can use the rocket to launch enemies and create a special dimension filled with stars and moons. While the dimension is active, enemies take increased damage.
It's
No
creating your own
matter
universe.
how many times I see it, this combat style doesn't get any less adorable.
Don't underestimate our rocket. It's a genius invention with precision targeting. We've refined it countless times.
Have you now?
Also deal damage to the enemy with the highest remaining HP, depending on the number of enemies hit. The more enemies there are, the greater the damage we deal.
Okay, so better with erudition
Additionally,
teams.
when a teammate uses their ultimate, we launch a follow-up attack against the enemy.
Even in ever-changing combat scenarios, Treeby can work closely with various teammates to provide buffs. She can frequently trigger follow-up attacks, helping the team swiftly take down opponents.
Exactly! As a character following the path of harmony, Treeby not only creates a more advantageous environment for her teammates, but is also a capable fighter herself. With Treeby on the team, you might just unlock new levels of combat potential.
Indeed.
All right.
Beyond aiding
Nothing
and guiding the
super
Chrysos
specific
heirs
about
on
her
the
so
flame
far.
chase journey, our teacher is also an essential ally in battle.
I know there's probably more about her though. We will go in depth about her.
Now that we've gotten to know Treeby, let's move on to discuss another key character in version 3.1, Mighty.
All right, let's get him.
Without further ado, let's watch a video.
He gotta be like destruction or something, right? Ooh, okay. I may got the Infinity Gauntlets. Sipping from the red chalice. Oh, alright. Causes like eruptions of like crystal explosions or something. I don't even know what you would call that. Is that? Oh my gosh. Oh, hold on. That was kind of fire. Yeah, the lion, bro. Okay. Oh, him sitting on the throne for the ultimate.
Mighty,
okay.
the crown prince of Kremnos, warrior of Akama, a lone lion, a man among men, a man.
Stop, Albie! Is it really that exciting?
I mean, he is a dope character,
To
so.
be honest, Mighty is my idol.
Oh, okay.
He's the ideal version of myself. I aspire to be like him. Strong, unyielding, a real tough guy. No, a tough bird.
Alright, get him, Albert.
Guy. Do you mean like bathing in molten iron, Mr. Albert?
Huh?
Or perhaps drinking the blood of your enemies?
Oh, that's crazy.
Maybe drinking some of Kremnos' signature pomegranate juice, doing push-ups, stuff like that.
He said, I don't know about all that extra stuff you're talking about. Hold up.
Give me 500 push-ups. I'll count. Start.
How's he gonna do push-ups though? He got
Let's
feathers, like,
focus on the
and wings. How
show
does that work?
First. Doing so many push-ups on the spot isn't appropriate.
No, I wanna
And
see.
Viewers wouldn't enjoy watching it either.
No, I definitely
Don't be
would.
so sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely wouldn't. Back to the topic.
I want to see how it'll
In
work with
the
his with the
previous
wings.
story,
Hold up.
Against Nikidor's attack, Mighty single-handedly held back the rampaging Titan, buying precious time for his companions. He's so cool, handsome.
Stars in his eyes. Hold up.
Totally. Even though he might seem unapproachable at first, once you get to know him, you'll see he's super reliable.
Through rigorous self-discipline, day in and day out, he's always ready to step up at critical moments. If I had such a dependable and capable leader, I'd follow him to the ends of the earth. But there's a line in his character description that really caught my attention.
And what is that?
The blood of patricide flows through Kremnos' royal line. Ooh, sounds like Mighty bears a heavy past.
Castrum Kremnos has a tradition of being crowned in blood. Since its founding, every new king of Castrum Kremnos has killed the reigning king to claim the throne, without exception.
That's
Yikes!
crazy
So
and
that's
brutal.
how it is in a city that worships strife. Bloody succession to the throne.
Murder me to become the new
Because
king.
of this tradition, and a prophecy foretelling Mighty's eventual ascension, his father cast him into the Sea of Souls shortly after his birth, attempting to kill him before he could grow up.
That's insane.
Cool! How could he bring himself to do that?
He said, I don't want my son to
In the
ascend
end,
me, so I'm
Mighty
gonna kill him.
returned
What?
to Castrum Kremnos with an immortal body. He led the discontented citizens of Kremnos away from their mad king, wandering the lands and waging war until he
So-
joined the flame chase journey.
So he's just the last one, then, the last king, because he's immortal.
But why did Mighty refuse the core flame of strife and give it to Finan instead?
Because he might go
With
down
his
the wrong
combat
path.
prowess, if he accepted it, he'd surely become the most powerful demigod, an unstoppable force on the flame chase.
Because of plot
Strife,
reasons. Exactly for
slaughter,
that.
Glory. These have been the traditions of Kremnoans and their destiny for 1,000 years. But is this destiny truly what the Kremnoans deserve? I refuse to let such a bloody tradition continue.
Okay, fine.
But
I must have fine
the
on Mighty.
Kremnoan people in Akama have always expected you to ascend the throne, lead them back to their homeland, and restore their glory. Now that we've reclaimed Nikidor's core flame and located the whereabouts of Castrum Kremnos, how will you answer their expectations?
Give me more time to think.
As the last prince, he is burdened with the fate of an entire kingdom.
All right, before we keep going, now I'm thinking about it. So he didn't want to take it because, well, obviously, first off, plot reasons. If he took that core flame and became a demigod, then he's first immortal and now a demigod, so he's even more powerful, meaning that he could take out way stronger people and fight against Titans on his own. And he just doesn't die. Way too broken. So for plot reasons, he couldn't ascend yet. Now, the other thing is that he didn't want to probably lead his people down the same path, like he said, and he doesn't want to, like, you know, make him and his people go into this bloody tradition of killing the next king and all that stuff, and murdering people and war and all that stuff, and, you know, going for, like, you know, straight up just warfare and stuff. But with Finon going through this trial, now I hope that they go down a little bit of a darker side. That would be cool. That would be, you know, way more intriguing and interesting, and I'd be like, okay, what's going to happen with him, though? If Finon, going through this trial right now, was to come out past the trial, but he's going towards the revenge side, so he's turning a little bit darker. That would be a little interesting, but I don't know. I don't see them doing it. But it would be cool, though, if they did. I think that would be the more interesting storyline if he was to turn a little bit darker instead of, you know, following the, yes, I'm a Christos heir, I protect the people, I uphold honor and glory. Like, listen, we get that all the time, but, like, the switch-ups, though, that's where we get the stories that are, like, mind-blowing sometimes. So, we'll see what happens, though.
You must consider their honor and sense of belonging while forging a truly beneficial path for them? Oh, what a heavy task. As for Mighty's decision and the fate of the Crimnoans, stay tuned for the Trailblaze mission in version 3.1.
I got 1 day to wait, so I'm good.
No matter what, I can guarantee one thing. When Mighty is around, he'll have you back, especially in battle.
Oh, yeah.
Mighty is an imaginary character following the path of destruction.
I knew he had to be
In combat,
destruction.
he leverages his undying body to engage the enemy. His undying nature grants him an extremely high max HP.
Dang,
In
7K?
battle, I utilize my HP advantage against the enemy. By consuming my HP, I also unleash even greater power.
Exactly! Mighty
What are we
keeps track
fighting?
of his total HP loss during combat.
A Sunhound?
Once the accumulated loss reaches a certain threshold, he enhances himself, fully demonstrating his prowess as the Crimnoan warrior. During this time, he unleashes a storm of attacks on his
Ooh,
enemies,
that lion,
dealing
though.
massive damage and showing them the wrath of Kremnos' crowned prince.
Wow! He is so imposing!
He look like he
like a
about to be
lion
dope.
dominating the battlefield!
In my enhanced state, I sacrifice defense for greatly increased HP
10K?
and max HP. As
Yo!
my HP continues to drop, my abilities transform further, delivering even more destructive blows to my enemies.
Oh, his
boy,
character's gonna be cool.
Rejected by death. Let's battle till the world's final breath.
So does he
A
just
truly
never die?
death-defying combat style. The spirit of Crimnoan warriors is no joke.
All right, next, let's take a look at...
Wait. I just have a question. Does he die? Because literally he's an immortal character, so if we're able to play him as a character on our team, does he actually die? You just saw right there in the combat that he died, that he went down to 0 HP and then just resurrected back up at 9k HP, and I'm like, does that just happen repeatedly? Does he have to be like the last person on your team to die for him to actually die? Because that seems broken if that's the case. There's no way they would do that, actually. That's way too broken. So unless they somehow found a way to balance it, but nah, there's no way.
Version 3.1's banners.
Is it going to be Trebios first?
3.1's first half warp event? Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character, Trebi!
Of course.
The limited 5-star light cone, if time were a flower, will also have a boosted drop rate.
If time were
Version
a flower.
3.1 second half warp event. Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character, Mighty. The limited 5-star light cone, Flame of Blood, Blaze My Path, will also have
Flame
a
of
boosted
Blood.
drop rate.
Additionally, these characters and light cones will be rerun.
Okay.
And all right,
Hua
time for a short
Hua and
break.
Yun
The
Li.
program will resume in just a few moments.
Alright, not bad, I guess. Alright then, skipping ahead. All right, there we go.
Welcome back. Now let's take a look at the new content coming in version 3.1.
New Divergent Universe?
The Divergent Universe will introduce a brand new research topic related to Amphorius.
Oh, all right.
Divergent universe? What's that?
Oh, you wouldn't know. It's a Pinnacle thing.
Mighty, you might not know yet. Simply put, it's a study on mortals and fate. As mentioned earlier in the program in version 3.1, the Trailblazer will head to the Grove of Epiphany, a renowned academic institution in Amphorius.
Okay.
The scholars of the Grove wove vast amounts of knowledge into the memory of the sacred tree.
Ah, so
However,
the Divergent
due to
Universe
the
is going to
corrosion
change
of
to
the
there
Black
now.
Tide, much of this network has decayed, leaving only fragments of text intact. Therefore, the Grove's librarians hope the Trailblazer can become the inheritor of this library's knowledge, preserving these memories and passing on the flame of Amphorius' civilization.
All right, it's
Even
going to be
in this
interesting.
era of endless strife and the relentless black tide, as long as true history remains, the flame of civilization will endure.
That's right! The Grove not only collects myths and histories of Amphorius, but also records the Trailblazer's journey. By integrating Titan technology, they've created Divergent Universe Protean Hero!
I hope it's going to
Since
have
it's
some
Titan
switch-ups, though.
technology,
I don't want it to be the
it's
exact
bound to
same.
be distinct from
That'll
the
get
Divergent
boring.
Universe the audience is familiar with. Whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, in Divergent Universe Protean Hero, you must have one.
Okay.
Oh.
This time, the battles revolve around the day and night system.
Okay, new
First,
system.
Each battle alternates between day and night. These two states bring different boosts to combat, and additional effects occur during transitions between day and night.
All right,
At the
hold
start
up.
of exploration, Trailblazers must choose the state that best suits their team's traits.
But it's
As
going to keep switching, though,
exploration
regardless.
progresses, after entering a certain number of domains, Trailblazers can also select a day and night blessing, known as Golden Blood's Boons. These blessings take effect during the corresponding state. Trailblazers can choose different branches of blessings to further enhance combat effectiveness in specific states.
The figures appearing on the day and night blessings look so familiar. Why is that?
Indeed.
Yeah, they're related to you guys.
This is also Titan technology and another highlight of Divergent Universe Protean Hero.
All the
The
Crisis
new
Heirs
day and
are
night
on there.
system and its blessings are closely tied to the Titans and the Chrysos heirs.
In
All right,
version
that's pretty cool.
3.1's Divergent Universe, 6 types of Titan Odes will be available for Trailblazers to experience. More will be introduced in future versions.
Okay,
Each
I see
Titan
you.
Ode corresponds to a different buff system. Trailblazers just need to select the most suitable Titan Ode for their team to tackle challenges with ease.
The Grove's Divergent Universe offers the most authentic Amphorian experience.
Clearing the Divergent Universe also rewards Branch of Rights. This can be used in the Titan Ode section to unlock more buffs and upgrade them, as well as
Alright.
uncover the corresponding Titan's mythological tales.
Oh, so we get to learn through them like
My
this.
3 dear guests, please choose your Titan.
We're curious about how many Titan stories the Grove has interpreted. So let's go with the one we're most familiar with, Gate of Infinity.
If I could learn more about the past of Nestia and the other Titans, I'm sure it would give the Flame Chase journey a clearer direction.
I know it would.
I'll choose Chrysalis of Gold.
Lance of Fury.
Of course.
Let me witness the kind of glory you held in the past.
Ooh, excellent choices. Everyone has very clear goals.
All right.
After all
It's
that,
going to be interesting.
which
New
Titan
Divergent
will
Universe
you
system.
choose, Albert?
The answer lies in the name of this Divergent Universe, Protean Hero.
That's what
The
you're choosing?
mysteries of Titan technology hold endless possibilities. I firmly believe that if I explore more, I'll uncover more fun, intriguing, and Albert-appropriate ways to play.
Okay, so switch it up over time.
Besides the day and night system and Titan blessings, the Divergent Universe Protean Hero also brings more Protean challenges to the Trailblazers. This Divergent Universe's Conundrum mode will introduce astronomical division gameplay.
Although heroes have countless facets, no matter their nature, they all make choices to climb to higher peaks and experience more intense battles.
That's what we love.
For novices like me, who are unfamiliar with the Divergent universe, what if they can't figure it out?
Don't
They got a
worry.
baby mode for you, don't worry.
The Divergent universe of version 3.1 not only includes an astronomical division mode, but also adds a strategy system. Trailblazers can view and apply strategies and even like and save them. After
Okay.
applying a strategy, the system will give a corresponding recommendation to the Trailblazer based on their currently owned equations, weighted curios, and team lineup. Additionally, in the selection interface for equations and weighted curios, the system will suggest the optimal options.
This way, you can easily follow the guide and enjoy a smoother experience in the Divergent universe.
I'll look into that,
Through
but
the
those ones get kind of
strategy
boring
system,
when you don't make your
can
own
also
system.
jump to
You
an
don't make your own kind of
external
like
webpage for more
strategy
information
yourself.
or even upload your own strategies.
yeah, like
Not
that.
only
That's more
that,
fun.
In Divergent Universe Protean Hero, enemy drops will also transform into special materials.
Enemy drops. Are you referring to the materials used for character ascension and traces leveling?
Oh,
Correct. When you're short on materials for character ascension or traces leveling, the enemy drops can be automatically exchanged for these special materials.
okay.
Moreover,
Tears of Soul.
This update adds a new exchangeable 5-star Remembrance Lycone in Herta's store.
Oh, that's
Rewards
nice.
like avatars and phone wallpapers from Divergent Universe, the human comedy, will also become available in Herta's store.
Okay.
In addition to the thrilling challenges of the Divergent Universe, version 3.1 also brings lighthearted and adorable events for Trailblazers.
First up, let me
Ooh,
introduce
what up?
the Awoo firm.
These were the little
Ow.
critters that I saw in that one area.
Awoo!
Oh, they're adorable.
Wait, wrong species.
One looked like a
The
unicorn
Awoo
though.
here refers to the chimeras of Amphorius.
Chimeras.
Oh, that's what chimeras sound like.
That's right.
Oh,
Chimeras
that's what they sound
are
like?
artificially nurtured, adorable little creatures. The residents of Amphorius train these chimeras to help with simple tasks.
Okay.
And the Awoo firm is the organization they work for.
Chimeras have to go to work too?
Surprised, Mr. Albert?
I
The
mean,
war
you're an
with
owl and you
Megador
working,
caused
so.
significant damage to Akama. There's a lot of urgent work to be done, and chimeras are indispensable in the reconstruction efforts. However, among the chimeras, there's a particular squad that hasn't been performing up to expectations lately.
Gives them discipline.
So, Trailblazers can take on the role of manager, personally helping the Chimera Squad turn things around and become the strongest team of all.
Now, can we get one of them as
Work
a pet
objectives
though?
are
That's what
clear.
I'm wondering.
But how do we achieve them?
When it comes to work, each chimera has different strengths and, of course, shortcomings. Trailblazers can assign suitable
Oh.
chimeras to tasks, adjust the team composition based on their traits, and create the strongest squad possible. After that, the chimeras will automatically carry out their work. As the
Interesting.
manager, Trailblazers just need to supervise.
The leaderboard will show team rankings. Keep aiming for a higher performance ranking to help the Chimeras outperform other squads and become the ultimate workplace champion.
Are we competing against other
Doesn't
people
sound
online
too
or just
hard.
random
Even
scores?
someone like Finan could handle this with ease. Right.
Even someone like
Don't be
Finon?
so mean to Snowy.
That's crazy,
And
buddy.
don't underestimate the Chimeras, D. Each one has a unique name, appearance, and personality.
As a manager, you need to understand your employees to assign tasks effectively. Plus, there are some tricky characters to watch out for. For example, there's Shock Force, who is overly eager, and Old Honest, who silently endures everything.
Okay, so they all got their own personalities and
Okay, go on. What
Strengths
are
and
these
weaknesses.
names? all right.
all right, that's interesting. Okay, here's my thing though. So all the events that they've been doing for Honkai Star Rail recently, I feel like have been a little bit hit or miss, and a lot of them have been kind of miss, mostly. I feel like I don't know how they did this one exactly. It looks like they have a little bit of like, you know, you can see the actual progression of things a tiny bit maybe in the area, but it would be cool if this was like a permanent thing. Like maybe you have like a designated area for this, and so instead of it being that you go to the event and, you know, now you're in this like isolated space where you're like doing this like, you know, selection screen and doing the event. Instead, they take you to a whole new area that they've designed. And when you're there, now you're taking care of these creatures. And you're still on Amphorius though. And it's an area that maybe you can actually, you know, walk to from Amphorius somewhere. And then when you go there, you do the event. And then when you do the event, then you can go back into those little screens that you saw where you're actually, you got all the critters on there, you're choosing the cards and everything, whatever it is on there. And then when you finish, it actually makes changes to the environment where you're at right there. So you get like more critters doing whatever they're doing, or you got more of the Woo farm creatures in their designated areas, or some of them are misbehaving somewhere, all that stuff. Like if you had it where it's like, it's an actual area that you can see the progression and you can see what you're doing and actually see it in real time, that would be awesome. That would make the event so much cooler, because then it's like you can go back and revisit that area whenever you want to and be like, you know what? Today I just want to go, hop on Honkai Star Rail and just visit my Woo farm, so I can just, chill with the critters. I love them. That would be awesome. They should do more stuff like that. Like, that would be awesome. I don't know, but we'll see. Maybe they did something like that here, but it doesn't look like it though. But that's just my own personal opinion. I don't know. What do y'all think about that? Do you agree? You think that'd be too much, too little, not enough? I don't know.
Let's move on to the next version event.
Recently, in Akima, there's been a surge of counterfeit antiques made with cutting-edge technology, calling many residents. In the event Holy City Appraisals, Trailblazers will assist Theodoros, the antique shop owner, in appraising these treasures and cleaning up the antiques market.
Appraisals?
Oh, this dude right here. I remember
Finon's
him.
weird hobbies are rubbing off on others. Ugh. Besides, how can the Trailblazers, as outsiders, appraise Amphorius' antiques?
Don't worry, it's simple. Trailblazers only need to submit different materials to Theodoros daily, and the rest will be handled by him.
That's it? We just give him materials?
Promise there will be no shortage of fun appraisal stories and plenty of rewards for Trailblazers.
That's all for that one?
Okay.
Okay, so once again, hold up. Same thing. This event right here feels like a hit or miss now. Immediately off that brief description. It's like all we're gonna do is just go over to him, give him materials, talk to him for a little bit, and then he gives us the appraisal stuff or whatever, and that's it. Can we why couldn't we have it be where it was like once again, I don't know what they're exactly gonna do with it, but it would be cool if like the room that we stay in Amphorius right now, what if instead like we went to this guy, we had to go find certain treasures. Then we go to him for the appraisal of them, and then maybe he does something with them or whatever, and then now we can keep those items that he's appraised as our own, personal treasures and put them in our room or something like that. Just some simple things like that. Just to, spice it up a little bit, make things feel a little more like interactive, and now we got that we can go back and revisit these things instead of I do this event, I get my rewards, and then I'm out. I completely forget about this event, no longer remember anything about it or whatever possibly. I don't know. There's got to be ways that you guys go back to remember certain things that are cool. And I don't know. Yes, that's just me though. That's just me.
Now let's take a short break, and the show will resume when we are back.
Another short break. Skipping ahead. All right, should be good here. There we go.
Welcome back, dear viewers. Up next, we have a few more version updates.
Another Gift of Odyssey coming out. Obviously, every
I heard from
update.
the Trailblazer about an old friend called the Gift of Odyssey.
That's right. In version 3.1, Trailblazers can once again earn a 10 warp reward through the Gift of Odyssey check-in event.
Gotcha. Sounds good.
Additionally, version 3.1 introduces some new materials for everyone. Stagnant Shadow,
Veil
shape
Moonlight.
of Gelid Moon, and Stagnant Shadow, shape of Slogjaya will be available soon.
And Harbinger of Strife.
Successfully
Okay.
challenging these will provide Treebees and Mighty's Ascension materials, respectively.
Amphorius also brings new golden calyxes. Now you can farm credits and experience materials there too.
Version 3.1 also introduces 2 new sets of planar ornaments.
All right.
Bone Collection
Ooh.
Serene Domain and Giant Tree of Wrapped Brooding.
I like the look
You
of
can
these
quickly
two.
obtain them through the planar ornament extraction function in the Divergent universe.
In version 3.1,
Planar Spear at least
the
looks good.
Planar Fissure and Realm of the Strange Events
Oh?
will also return. Completing them will earn you double rewards.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, those.
And that's not all. Version 3.1 brings several system optimizations to Trailblazers. First, the material synthesis system will be optimized. The process of synthesizing trace materials will become much more convenient.
Does
Thank you.
that
That's
mean we
always
can
been
synthesize
confusing.
purple materials directly from green ones?
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh, nice.
Some of
No
the
intermediary.
cumbersome extra steps.
Moreover, the build guide will also receive an update. In version 3.1, when you set a character as the build target, the Interastral Peace Handbook will display all the materials needed for building that character, along with shortcuts to relevant stages to farm those materials.
Oh, that's nice.
After each preview
Is it a
ends,
Pegasus?
Trailblazers can even set newly revealed characters as their build target and start farming the necessary materials in advance.
Oh, that's
nice.
great.
Okay.
It makes preparation so much easier.
Definitely
And it
does.
looks like we received a special announcement from the project team. Let's take a look.
Oh,
大家好，我是崩坏系列 IP 烧鸡。在文法罗斯3.0版本上线后，我们收到了来自开拓者的许多反馈和建议。从结果来看，3.0的一些内容，它最终呈现出来的效果是不够理想的。以开拓任务为例，
hold on. Sorry. Let me. I hate this overlapping captions. Let me redo this real quick. Sorry.
我是崩坏系列 IP 烧鸡。在文法罗斯3.0版本上线后，我们收到了来自开拓者的许多反馈和建议。从结果来看，3.0的一些内容，它最终呈现出来的效果是不够理想的。以开拓任务为例，有时为了打开一扇门要反复推球，或是在直面泰坦前还要四处跑来跑去，这种疲惫的感受实在不符合星穹铁道一贯的基调。所以这段时间，我们一直在对主线体验进行审视和优化，包括已上线的3.0和后续所有版本的内容。除了先前在开发者电台提到的阅读减负和解谜优化，我们同时也在对任务流程进行重新编排。以3.0版本为例
Okay, hold on. I can't read both. So pre-adjustment we're seeing right here, and then we're seeing post-adjustment. All right, sure. I'm still confused a little bit, but they're trying to change it so that the puzzle system and the way that you're going through all the areas when you're like continuing the main story aren't going to be so dragged out, I guess.
我们同时也在对任务流程进行重新编排。以3.0版本为例，开拓者在前往过去的旋风城时，不再需要折返版图，而是从初始位置开始，通过一条便捷的道路就能直入主题。而原本这里的玩法会被安排到主线外，成为开拓者自由探索的选项。当然，还有对白、演出、探索。开拓任务的体验是综合结果。我们会在未来的每一个版本在方方面面开拓任务的体验是综合结果。我们会
Hold up. You can't just show me his face real quick. Who the heck is this?
的每一个版本在方方面面做更细致的打磨，力求给大家带来更好的内容。
开拓者好，我是游戏设计胖克。除了像刚才烧鸡老师说的，我们也正在调整3.1及其后续版本的游戏内容。以3.1版本为例，我们降低了地图中的敌人数量，并剥离了部分主线流程中的谜题，希望保证谜题与剧情的结合更加紧密，且不至有很强的打断感。在原本的设计中，地图中有几处扎格列斯之手玩法，开拓者需要多次切换操作视角，但其实只是为了打开一条通路。在复盘过程中，我们意识到这样的设计不仅繁琐，也没有很强的趣味性。于是我们将这些并不有趣的流程从主线中删去，但是仍会保留地图中围绕这些扎格列斯之手的谜题设计，供抱有探索欲的开拓者自行发现。希望我们的调整能让开拓者更好地探索文法罗斯，享受解谜乐趣。同时也欢迎开拓者提出更多的建议和反馈。
So basically, I kind of agree with that too. I'd say one of the biggest drags for the 3.0 story was the fact that, you know, as you're continuing the story, if you're actually really invested in the story and really enjoying it, and you're going through certain areas, then yeah, it was taking a minute. There was so much I had to cut out from the video of me running, like, you know, for like a minute to one area to press some buttons and hit some different, you know, orbs or whatever, or change the day to night cycle thing. And then another 1 minute of me running back to hit another one. And then it's just a back and forth for like 5 minutes. And I'm like, okay, good Lord. Are we done yet? So I do agree that it was a bit much. So basically what they're doing right here is they're changing it so that there's a little bit of that still there, but the majority of it is now optional. So you can still have you still have the choice of going in there, hitting the hand of Zagreus, and then going around and doing a bunch of stuff with him. But you don't actually have to. You can just go ahead and ignore that and then go on with the story. So that's pretty good. I think that is a good change that they're going to have. I feel like this is going to make things more convenient and more worth it as well. Like, if I'm going to be sitting here for like 10 minutes doing this puzzle, it better be worth it. Like, it better not just be that I'm only just progressing the story. It better be like something extra that I get as well.
Thanks, project team. All right, whew. That brings us to the end of today's special program. Any final thoughts from our guests?
I hope everyone enjoys diving deeper into Amphorius' story. We can't wait to create more memories with all of you.
May your blade never break, but forever press forward.
Yes,
There
sir,
are
mighty.
still countless details in Amphorius waiting to be discovered. I hope you'll forge deeper bonds with this world and its people.
And of course, there are plenty of chimeras waiting for us to lead them.
That'll definitely be fun. Albert's excited for them.
Well, thank you to all our viewers for tuning in. And now, the version 3.1 special program has come to an end.
All right.
That's a wrap. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Farewell.
Farewell. Mighty always got to be epic. And that's that. That is everything for the version 3.1 live stream that I missed. Special program that I missed. So, yeah, that was nice. I like this. Seems like they're going in a better direction again, you know, getting feedback from everybody, changing things up, like the puzzle system and all that. They've hopefully got the cutscenes down. I feel like if they just add more cutscenes, that would just literally hype up all of Amphorius that much more. Like, give us a lot more, like, meaningful cutscenes. Give us a cutscene of, like, just us seeing some of the Chrysos heirs in certain moments doing things that are, like, you know, meaningful to the relationship or something. Like, just more stuff like that would be awesome. That way, you know, when we get into the story and, you know, maybe we possibly lose somebody, like, in the future, like, maybe we lose one of the Chrysos heirs, something happens, they get offed, then it feels way more impactful. Because I feel like I've gotten to know them, but I haven't truly gotten to know them yet. Like, if I could see a lot more, you know, little interactions between them that are like cutscene related and like, you know, them hanging out or whatever, just little things. Don't drag it out either though, but like, you know what I mean? Like, do it somehow, do it well. And then that way we can get to know them a little bit better, enjoy their characters and their personalities a lot more, besides just the, you know, normal interactions and dialogue that we get, you know, running around and then we talk to them, going through, people skip the dialogue and all that stuff. Give us more cutscenes. That would be awesome. Great live stream. Enjoyed this. Excited to see who this masked person is going to be. I'm not going to lie. They look a little bit similar to Finon. So that's got my interest. Maybe they're related. Maybe they're not. Maybe it's just a design. Maybe I'm dumb. 3.1's coming out tomorrow for me after this video. If y'all are excited for that, let me know in the comments down below. Hit that like button. And I'm going to see if I can, you know, actually get the story done for 3.1 quickly this time. Regardless though, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all did, hit that like button. Subscribe to it as well if you haven't already joined the crew. And with that, I will catch y'all in the next video for 3.1. Take care.